Oh dear. Tony Blair's political movement is officially here. You talked about this a few weeks ago that the centrists, the Europhiles, the establishment are trying to bring back a new political movement. Their conference is launching in central London with all the champagne socialists tomorrow. And in case you didn't know, there is this nonsensical political podcast called The Rest is Politics, and it's hosted by Alistair Campbell and Rory Stewart. And it's their version of saying, look, we got someone from Team Red, someone from Team Blue. We are the unifying figures of this country. And then, you know what they decided to do on the platform, on the podcast? To have it as a special guest, to be so diverse. They had Sir Tony Blair. I'm not going to say Sir. Tony Blair was a guest yesterday on their podcast. And they talk about all the usual stuff and how much they love the establishment. And, ooh, Europe is so nice, the European Union and UN is the best thing that's ever happened since Noah's Ark. Not going to get into that. But the whole idea was to promote Blair's new political movement, their new political conference, centrist conference that's going to happen in London tomorrow. Now, let's talk about that for a second. I'm going to try and get myself inside the conference tomorrow and film from there to report for you guys. See what's going on. See if I could get kicked out or something. It's called the Future of Britain Conference 2022, 30th of June, organized by the Britain Project. That's the main political movement. And of course, Tony Blair's Institute for Global Change. Ooh, we need global change. Now, they have said, Blair and the team, that the conference will focus on the shape of the state. Well, that's not good. The economy, including the cost of living crisis and long-term macroeconomic challenges. They're obsessed with big government. Yep. That's what they think. They think the only solutions are actually using big solutions, global solutions. The tech revolution, for example, and how our government can use it to improve public services and productivity. Yeah, we have to trust them. Britain's climate ambition. Yep, there we go. I was waiting for this. And how we fulfill it. And the place of post-Brexit Britain in the world. Oh my God, I'm falling asleep just reading this. Seriously, what is happening? Now, if I could manage to get there tomorrow, I will have to take a lot of Red Bull and energy drinks to stay awake. In case you didn't know, in case you haven't watched our first video, this is a lineup. Some of the big faces who are going to be there to tell us how to live our lives. Mr. Blair's there, of course. Martin Lewis, the founder and chair of the Money Saving Expert. Rory Stewart, obviously. Ruth Davidson, the Queen of Ramonas, who was the former Scottish leader, Tory Scottish leader. And of course, we got all the former BBC people and the establishment. Emily Maitlis of Newsnight and John Sopel, who's now part of the global, the radio stations, LBC and all the others. But okay, so let's talk about why this matters and why we have to talk about this. It's not giving them airtime. It's actually holding them to account. Because they're going to get there. They're going to create an echo chamber. And you think if we ignore them, then no one's going to hear about them. You forget about one thing. They have one of the biggest platforms, the biggest advantage that we don't have. They have access to all the global establishments. Financially, media, culturally, politically. So anything from the best friends who are former presidents like Obama, to your financial institutions like the IMF, to the media platforms. They could easily be heard, by the BBCs, the CNNs, and all the others. So we can't just sit here and ignore them, because they are going to be dominating the narrative. Doesn't mean that they're going to win at some like ballot box, something like that, but they are already winning the agenda. They are winning, and we have to fight back. This is our time to take back our country, and to not just that, but for the sake of all people across the world, all freedom-loving people who don't want to be in the shackles of the collectivist establishment. We have to promote freedom, and we have to fight back against this weird control freak, mummy issue, daddy issue mentality that these idiots have. They all do have mummy daddy issues. I mean, look at Macron. So okay, we're gonna stop there. It was just a light-hearted joke. Do not report me again. So we're gonna come back in half an hour. We're gonna give you more updates. I'll let you know tomorrow if I do go to this stupid conference, and we'll see how that goes. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Maya TC, and we are the media.